To be an artist is to put, make dreams become reality in some form, shape them.
I think the role of artists in society should be the person that's bringing attention to things in an artistic way.
The role of an artist should be the one that shakes things up. It should be the person that is the voice for questioning some of the authorities. Should be the one that kind of pushes the limits. Should be the one that's sometimes making you feel uncomfortable.
Crops rolling and the peaches are rotting. The oranges are piled and the creosote gone. They're flying me back the Mexican border. Pay all my money, way back again.
During the 40s and in the 30s, life was different for Mexican Americans, for Mexicans, and and that's the time when blues started to come from the South and from black culture. So it's kind of like my way of kind of like taking that time period and saying, okay, this is the time period where my grandfather, my father struggled. Let's go back and let's tell the story of, how our people struggled, and then we can say, look, it's different now, but it's still happening. Why is it still happening now? Why are we still, mad at people that come here just to put food on their families' tables? Why are you criminalizing these people? They're no different than me. I think that those people on that side and those people on this side are the same. I'm no different than anybody from an indigenous person from Oaxaca or Distrito Federal or Michoacan or Central America or South America. I'm no different than there. I was born here, that's it. That's the only thing that makes me I speak English. That's it. I'm no different. And if they're talking and bad mouthing my relatives that live over there, they're bad mouthing me. Woody Gurthrie, who was in New York at the time, he heard a radio broadcast, and he knew exactly what was happening and why it was happening. So he wrote a poem called Plain Wreck at Los Gatos Deportee. Then after that, about 9 years or so, there was a school teacher by the name of Martin Hoffman who wrote. He saw the poem. He had the poem in front of him, and he felt moved that he was going to put it to music. So he put it to music. Poetry became music, became a song, and then it became recorded. Then it got recorded by Pete Seeger, who just passed recently. So Pete Seeger actually recorded the song for the first time, and then it became what it is, a big national song, international even. So there was a big separation of the Mexican community, the folk community. There was no bridge there, so we had to be the bridge. And so Tim got a hold of me, and I listened to the song. I figured it needed a whole different writing, but we come from the Central Valley, where it's ground zero for farm labor workers, for all the people who's put their backs into it. My grandfather, my father, they all have endured all kinds of persecution, all kinds of discrimination, and for us to sing that song and not put something else in it, that would be wrong. So I said, okay, if I'm going to do this song, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, and this is the way I want to do it.
grapes are all in and the peaches are rotting. The oranges are piled and the creosote dumb. They'll fly me back to the Mexican border. Pay out my money, way back again. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mi amigos, Cincinnati. No, you won't eliminate, you won't be right to big airplane. All they will call us is Deportee. Hey now. My father's own father waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. My brothers and sisters come work in the fruit trees. Rode the big truck till they took down and died. We died in your hills, we died in your desert. We died in your mountains, we died in your plains. We died in your trees, we died in your bushes. Both sides of the river, we died just the same. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mi amigos, Cincinnati. No, you won't eliminate, you won't be right to big airplane. All you call us is Deportee. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mi amigos, Cincinnati. Won't have a name, won't be right to big airplane. All you call us is Deportee. Some of us illegal and some are unwanted. Said some of us illegal and most are unwanted. And it's 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like outlaws, like animals like these. You ask who are these friends, all scattered like dry leaves. Radio says they're all just deportees. Goodbye to my war, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mi amigos, Cincinnati. You won't have a name when we ride the big airplane. All you call us is Deportee. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mi amigos, Cincinnati. No, we won't have a name when we ride the big airplane. All they will call us is Deportee.
Cool.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My father's own father waded that river.
Elías Trujillo Macías,
They took all the money he made in his life.
Tomás Padilla Márquez,
My brothers and sisters come work in the fruit tree.
Manuel Calderón Merino,
They rode the big truck till they took down and died.
Martín Razo Navarro,
We died in your hills, we died in your desert.